Welcome back to P5. We are still progressing through the Madarame Palace. Our second run through it. With Yusuke on the team now. So here's our progress blocker. I think that's fair to say. No ordinary foe. This might be a tough little mini boss.
Joker.
How did I get in here? It was pretty easy, actually. Actually, it wasn't. We had to jump through hoops to get this far into the palace. So the thing about this shadow is that it is immune to physical attacks. I believe it blocks all. So we're going to have to rely on our spells, which can be a bit of a problem. Which means you can end up burning a lot of SP on this fight. Wow, unlucky crit. But one thing I can do to make it a little easier is debuff.
Let's go. Die!
I'm gonna do a little heal here.
I appreciate it.
And there's the second part of the strategy, is to use taunt to enrage your party, which will cause them to automatically go with physical attacks, which don't do anything. Let's see if I can't, where is it? Here we go.
There. Persona!
Not finish you.
I don't think you're gonna be able to see the benefits of that buff. Don't anticipate you getting a second turn, or a turn after this rather. There we are. This is also our first skill card in the game. We get the Media skill card. And we will learn a little bit about skill cards right now. Skill cards were a thing that were more or less in Persona 2. The way they worked then, though, is you attach them upon fusing new personas. Not fusing, but summoning new personas. In P2, you'd have a bunch of tarot cards, and it's like, to get this persona, you need to give 200 strength cards or whatever. And then after you do that, you can do like additional things like, I want to give it the Agidine card or whatever skill cards you had on you. But then P3 Portable brought back skill cards, and so did Persona 4 Gold. And now you get them in your inventory, and you can add them onto a persona, whichever persona you want, whenever you want. I believe in P3P they were a little tough to come by. I think they were... I don't remember how you got them in P3P, but in Golden you could get them through shuffle times, and then you could register them in the Velvet Room and buy them back. And P5 has a similar system. A skill card is a special type of item used to teach one of your personas a particular skill. These cards can only be used on personas Akira currently has in his stock. The card will be consumed upon use, so employ them wisely. Even Mona is not familiar with these things. I believe this also unlocks a piece of free DLC that you can get with the game. On PSN, for both versions, there should be a skill card DLC, which comes with the basic elemental attacks, so Agi, Bufu, Garu, Zio, Sai, Frey, whatever the frickin' light and dark ones are called, as well as, I believe, a basic Dia or Media. One of the two comes with it. So we need a code for this thing.
You got it.
A password, rather. Same thing. And to get that, you have to backtrack just a little bit. Are you gonna tell us what it is? He set the numbers for Lord Madarame's feet. Set it to the numbers on his feet. I know what he's talking about. Well, these ones are smarter than the ones we encountered the first time we came here. They knew not to blurt it out. Maybe his shoe size. Not a huge hint, but
It's within range.
should be obvious if you're paying attention to the environment.
Show me your true form.
It's also added 2 shadows for us to fight. I'll take this guy out since he's in the way.
Alright, the first move is ours. It's almost scary how good I am. Persona! Zoro, show your might!
No
Alright, let's go for the all-out.
Okay, guys, let's do it!
Alright, I promised I'd try to get Yusuke's finisher. Don't believe that's happened on camera yet.
Power courses through me. All right. Easier than cleaning my brushes.
Right. So down here, I'm gonna have to kill you.
I'll reveal your true form.
Alright, what do you have for me? Nothing new.
Now's our chance to strike! Go!
No, that wasn't smart. Wait, do I have Haki on the hero? I might not. I don't think I do.
Do not move him up.
Finish him!
Yeah, I should have been attacking because this will not kill. I had forgotten.
This is my other self. What?
I missed! Really? Nice job, Panther!
Victory is
You
ours.
took them all out. Nice work, team.
Okay.
Alright. Let me just go with a little heal. Use a basic Dia on Yusuke. There we go. So this is what he was talking about. There's a big Madarame statue that I didn't pause to look at the other day. There's something written here. Here we praise our most holy lord, what's his first name? Ichiriusai, Madarame, the one ray of hope in this depraved world. He stands alone at his 2 adept hands paint into the future. None shall ever match his excellence. Why, yes it is. One ray of hope stands alone with 2 adept hands. None. So that would be 1120, I think.
Nice.
Although I don't think it matters whether or not you get the right answer with Joker. Pretty sure I learned from the Japanese game that even if you pick any response, that Mona will just correct you. Let's plug this thing in. Whoops.
Yes.
So that shuts off all the security. There were the beams that I told you about in that hallway. There are also a couple there. It also opens up this big area and turns off the grid that was in that huge room. So walking back in there is not a good idea, because now those shadows will track you from anywhere. They will spot you from just about any place in that room. So I'm not going to walk back in there or bother fighting all of them again. We're going to go the long way around.
What do we do?
Now, one thing that's terrible here is that, let me just hide here. They can actually see you from outside of this room as well. They will track you from outside the room. So I just see this guy that's in the hallway is going to be a problem.
I'll reveal your true form.
All right, the first move is ours.
Chill out here. We can finally see Yusuke's finisher. Miss.
Ah, nice one, Fun.
There we are.
Don't move now.
Slice you to pieces.
This'll end.
And the curtain falls.
It was fun while it lasted. Goodbye. Look at that JoJo pose. Looks like Kakyoin.
That's all it takes for me.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, they could even see you through this hole, maybe? Maybe not. I've seen them really, really spot you from far away, though. And there's no reason to go in that room up there. And if you want, you can check this little cove out, but I don't think there's anything here. Just for you to fill out your map for completion's sake. I believe this statue will break for treasure. And you get one safe room at the end of this whole mess. Alright,
Let's do it.
let's save the game here.
Okay.
Continuing onwards. Alright, so this is another puzzle room with a lot of paintings in it.
Fine.
Alright, let's take a closer look. Believe this breaks? It does. Did I miss one on the far end, maybe? Oops, getting caught on the door.
It's somewhere.
I did. There's another treasure over here. Be sure not to miss it. Free money. Alright, here we go. This continues our painting hopping puzzle. And this one's a little bit more complicated. Let's take a look at the ground floor. I don't think there's anything here besides that one red shadow. So that's a tough fight. The way this puzzle room works is that you have to walk through the paintings in the correct direction. There are all kinds of ways to move about inside the paintings. And should you get it wrong, the paintings will spit you out onto the floor down there. And a new shadow will spawn in down there. I believe it'll happen twice, maybe 3 times. So if you want to grind out the enemies, you can kill everyone that comes out. If you want that extra XP. Not that it matters too much. I won't do that. I will just nail it the first time. That's true. I don't think Madarame does have any talent. So here's what I mean. First puzzle, first painting, super easy. Just walk to the right. But now you have your first one where maybe going to the right isn't the correct answer. And it should be super obvious that you want to go through the gate. You can walk around in 3D space in these paintings. Age is not a valid excuse. Good point. So here's our first switch. Alright, so we have a new painting on.
Whoa!
If you're paying attention there, you can see that the second switch was actually right in front of that new painting. Alright. So So I believe if we jump back into this painting and then just walk off to the right, we'll go back to the very beginning. Or maybe the left, rather. Here we go.
What?
Yeah, they're not exactly connected as they seem. So this time we will head right on the mountain painting. Had we done that the first time, we would have been spat out. And here we are on the boat now with the octopus on it or whatever the hell's going on. The Kraken. So if you head towards the Kraken, you will be spat out. But we're going to jump out and hit this switch.
Oh.
And this time you can just jump off the side and you'll be right back at the start. So this time you want to go the first route we went, which is through the gate and into here. And the new way is up the side of this little cliff and to the back. Beauty is merely a mirage. Transforming that into money is what brings about true happiness. My fine mansion, my lifestyle among the chosen few, those things are the true art. Yeah. Having a shack was just an act. Just a front. And out here, we are out of this room. These are no paintings. They are just meaningless self-assertions placed into picture frames. Alright, continuing on with the proper palace. Don't want to progress into this room too quickly because that shadow will spot you. Let's take that. I'll hide out right here and wait for her to come back this way. Come here.
I'll reveal your true form.
Oh, 5 enemies.
The first move is ours.
Alright, pass it over to Joker.
Sure.
You powered up from the baton pack.
Let's go.
Maybe you can hit their weak point.
Go down.
Pass it over to Panther now. See if we can't hit these last 3.
Do not move a muscle.
Finish him! We're the best.
All right.
Huh?
And you want to hide quickly.
I'll reveal
Still a lot of enemies in the area. Same grouping.
All right. The first move is ours.
Now this time I'm going to take it easy with Mona.
It's time.
Maybe you can hit their weak point.
Up to you.
Roger. Pass the baton and follow up. Don't move. This'll end it. The beautiful rose has thorns.
Okay.
I believe this is a snuffed soul. It is. Is that an actual room? It is. This, one we haven't been to yet, perhaps? Or not. It wouldn't be an actual room. I think it's just for show. They make it look real. Or no, am I about to climb down there? I'm not sure. Yeah, I think I am. I think I'm about to wrap around to that side.
The shadow is near. Take
Let's-
caution. I'll reveal your true form.
Now's our chance to strike. This enemy's weak to wind. Turn forward. My other set. Zoro. It's almost scary how good I am. Take my time. Got it.
On getting a lot of screen time today.
Pass made you stronger. You're
No
so
sudden
gorgeous.
movement.
Finish up! A beautiful rose has thorns.
Okay. Easier than cleaning my brushes.
Alright, we're safe here.
It's within range. Show me your true form.
Now's our chance to strike. Go!
See if we can't knock him down. We got lucky. Critical hit.
Your skill! Finish up!
Damn it.
Oh,
Missed? Let's do it! Come on, Joker!
that's okay. This should win.
You're the best, Panther! Okay, guys, let's do it! A beautiful rose has thorns.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Easier
hide
than cleaning my
immediately,
brushes.
or not. The other shadow didn't spawn back in. So just back up a little bit. There we are. You can cover a lot of ground doing this. Unfortunately, we're at a bad angle. There it goes.
Show me your true form.
All right, the first move is ours. Zoro, show your might. It's almost scary how good I am.
Let's give this one to Joker.
Okay, your turn. You powered up from the top. Give it up.
Let's go.
Okay, guys, let's do it.
Okay.
They were too weak to bother with.
I have something.
Alright, treasure here,
I have something.
as well as over here. This side should have treasure chest. One straw doll. Don't know if I'll ever find a use for those. And as you can see on the map,
We can do it from this range.
we have a shadow in the
Reveal
ladies'
your true
room.
form.
Now's our chance to strike. Go.
Oh, Yusuke got this turn.
Keep it going, Fox. Ooh, looking cool, Joker. Don't move now.
Wapo is also weak to Bufu,
Finish up.
but I'd rather save that SP for now. No harm in using the bullets.
Okay.
That was so easy, I'm yawning.
Alright, so here's the alternate part of the palace.
Damn it.
Sort of like an alternate dimension where the remix of this song plays. The song, which I can't remember what it's called. I just opened the soundtrack real quick. 'Cause I know I stated the name of Kamoshida's Palace's song. It is A Woman, that's what it's called. I would take that's in reference to this Sayori. I also vividly remember this exact part right here being shown off in pre-release. I believe that was also in Hashino's interview from, I want to say TGS 2015.
I'll reveal
This
your true
exact
form.
sequence up to right there, where you climb over that ledge and get an ambush on this shadow.
Now's our chance to strike. Go.
I do know this enemy's weakness. I could have done it there with Yusuke, but my Jack Frost has Mabufu.
Keep up the pace! That's 2 enemies down for Joker! This'll end you!
Okay.
They were too weak to bother with.
Whoa!
We did warp. Fun little area. The song also gets very quiet here and kind of fades back in. So here's the puzzle for this area.
Hey, look at this!
So the puzzle is you have to spot the real Sayuris, and all the time it presents you with this, so obvious that this is the correct one on the right.
Hey!
Yusuke says that, but this is a really easy puzzle. The vibrant crimson clothes, her beautiful hair, the sublime balance between subject and background. This may only be an illusion, but it is without a doubt a spitting image of this true Sayuri. And as you discover the real ones, the pathway is open. But of course they get a little bit more complicated. Here, just as in reality, he entraps those who cannot see through his lying facade.
Hey.
I think it means finding the real Sayuri should break through the distortion and open a path. I believe if you pick the wrong one, it gives you a shadow fight. So if you wanted to pick the wrong ones and just fight enemies, I guess you could do that as well. The difference between these 4 is the background. This is the only one that has the tree branch.
Well.
Now this part's a little bit more complicated because there's tons of them. There's these 4, there's even more up here. Fortunately, I know exactly where the correct one is, and of course you can do this slowly if you would like and weed them all out, but the real one's actually the very final one.
Hey.
Some of the details on these are a little bit more minute, but like say this one and the one in the background, the difference is the location of the hair. It goes in front of the shoulder, not behind.
Well.
Like this. Took us back to the beginning.
Whoa.
But now that door down there is open. You can also grab this, which I ignored the first time because I knew I'd be coming back. I believe if you come backwards through this area, there might be a shadow there. Not sure. I seem to remember that being a thing. Maybe it has something to do with security level. I can't remember. There's the end of the palace. Madarame guarding his treasure. And just like with Kamoshida, it's just like a misshapen blob without a form. So, get a closer look at it.
There it is.
Doesn't it look a bit hazy?
For the time being. Once we send the card and make Madarame aware it'll be stolen, it'll materialize like yoo-hoo!
I wonder what form it will take.
Who knows? I bet it's something like a self-portrait.
The source of what distorted Madarame's reality this much.
We haven't necessarily secured the route. It's not that simple, because it's heavily guarded. We have to figure out a way to nab it first. Alright, so this floor is the end of the palace. The last little area we have to explore. There's also a safe room to our left.
This space is quite interesting. We can use it as a safe room.
The main hall.
Let's do it.
Right, save here.
Come on.
Let's check this room out.
Whoa! Yeah!
Let's try turning off the lasers. Well, that didn't work. Error. Only Lord Madarame can access this terminal due to maximum security protocol.
Hey,
How about shutting down the main power? Oh, that works, though. How about opening the shutters? Ah, that worked. That is a path that was in to our right as we entered the area. So now we can progress over there. But it seems we were spotted.
Witness my fall! Zoro, show your might!
A fortunate crit.
It's almost scary how good I am. Take my time!
Here goes.
You powered up from the baton pass!
Kushimitama! You're mine.
You guys are gonna go down real easy.
Cool,
'Cause I know your weakness.
Cool! Looking cool, Joker!
Let's go.
Finish him!
That was also technically a mini boss fight, so you couldn't have negotiated there if you wanted to. So you can save again. I'll choose not to. I think I'm fine. Don't anticipate myself getting blown up here.
Focus.
So take this. Also a little bit of a bonus over here.
Oh,
I'll reveal your true form.
There's a locked treasure chest beyond her, but I won't be able to open it. I don't have any lockpicks.
Now's our chance to strike. Go!
This would have been a good time to have Ryuji on the team.
You're mine.
That's alright, we're almost at the end, so Joker's SP count is not a problem.
Don't let the guard down. Joker took one out. All right.
Let's go.
This'll let
Give me some money. I'm fine with that, I'll take it. Now, one thing you can do once you have Yoshida's negotiation ability is that when you manually knock down enemies and enter negotiation, see, I can't get this chest, but I can get this. Also, it changes the camera angle so you can kind of look into the room and see the treasure. What I was saying is about negotiation is once you have that ability to sort of extort for more. Say you get an enemy, you knock an enemy down, you manually get all the enemies on the field down, and you go to negotiate for money or an item. So they give you some money, and then you use your ability to ask for more. You get money a second time, and then you have a chance to do it a third time. But of course, the more you ask for, the higher chance there is that the enemy will try to fight you back and not want to play along. So let's see if I can do what I'm talking about here. I'm not going to be able to do anything with Mona, but
This is my other self. Goemon, strike!
Oh, nice one, Fox.
I am thou. Goemon!
Oh, nice one, Fox. Keep it going, Fox.
Let's go.
I will show right here. Because showing is better than telling. So let's pick give me money. 2147. So I could ask for more, but as you can see on the left, I also have the ability to go for the all-out attack, and you can do this at any time. So if you get money twice or maybe even 3 times, you'll still have that ability. So you can always extort for a lot of money or items, and then ultimately just kill off the enemy anyway and not let them go.
Okay, guys.
Kind of a dick move, but it's really to your advantage. I'm not sure if that's fully explained when you get the abilities for asking for more.
Okay. I could have handled that myself. I can see it.
Because I know the Confidant explains to you what negotiation gives you, the extra
Show me your true form.
the extra negotiation skill, but I don't know if it gives you the advice of what I just showed you.
The first move is ours.
Oh, right. I'm stupid.
Persona! Someone finish it! Persona! I'm not done.
Let's see, do I have Frey on me, perhaps? I don't think I do. Right.
You're mine.
Damn.
Panther's map? Oh, wait. Calm down. Yeah,
To dodge
one,
them.
Panther.
This is my other
Having her
self.
like that's not going to do me much good.
Gracious.
So, I think I have a relaxed gel, maybe? There we go.
Using it.
Well,
Persona's going berserk. Hey, listen to us, Persona. Persona.
this should end the fight anyway. No. Held on. Guard with Joker. Because he's almost out of SP.
Persona. Nice job, Panther. We took them all out. Nice work, team.
Okay.
moving on.
We defeated them. Okay, let's keep.
This is the last enemy in the palace.
Look,
Maybe.
a
There might be
treasure
one
chest.
more around the corner.
Why don't we crack it open?
Chest is behind me, but I'll play it safe and let her cycle back over to this side before I move in for that chest.
I'll reveal your true form.
Alright, the first move is on! Impress.
This is my other self. Goemon!
Oh, nice one, Fox.
Let's go. Goemon, strike!
Oh, nice one, Fox.
See if I can get you off the field and save Joker some SP.
Down. Keep it going, Fox.
Come! There!
Looking cool, Joker. This'll end it.
Okay.
That's all it takes for me.
Alright, this is the end of the palace. So we'll worry about that safe room in a second. This is the security room. Or I guess it's not. It's more or less where a lot of mechanisms are. It is kind of a security room, though. May as well be. So, if you look out over here, we have a scaffolding, which takes us right to the treasure. How convenient that it's literally right above the grid.
Oh.
Right, let's find the controls. Which are obviously right back where we just were.
Joker.
Let's give it a try. How convenient that there's a hook right above it.
Wait. You got it.
We could use the darkness.
Nice.
If we split up, we'll be able to do it. One person will shut the power off here, one person will lower the crane, and I'll grab the treasure, says Mona. This plan sounds good to me.
Now then.
We've secured our infiltration route. Time for the calling card. And that's it. We've cleared the palace, and we just gotta send our calling card, get ready for the boss fight.
This is a nice spot for a safe room.
And this is our final safe room, obviously. So we can go back to the museum entrance. Now, just like last time, through movie magic, I can go straight into my menu system. Actually, let's look at our stats here. I'm at 18 across the board, except for Yusuke's at 17. I have 131,000 yen. Now let me load my prepared data, which I did off camera. And also see that it's, what, about 3 hours ahead, 3.5 hours ahead. We'll load right into the exact same spot. So now I have just over 400,000 yen, and the entire team is at 19, except for Joker, who's at 20. There we go. And that's all that happened. Beat up some enemies, grinded out some money. Having that new negotiation ability sure came in handy. With a lot of that extra money, I don't have to worry about my coming events over the next month and a half or so. And when it comes time to do the next palace, I'll be able to grab some of those nice SP adhesives.
Yes.
We finally secured our route to the treasure. All we need to do now is send the calling card.
Yeah.
And once we send it, the heist is the only thing left. I'm still gonna hold off on the boss fight, though. That's still not immediate. It's, you know, maybe about half a week away or so.
Ah, you're back.
I am. All we have to do now is send the calling card to Madarame. Alright, it's finally time. Now all we gotta do is decide when we're gonna do it. Shouldn't we talk to Yusuke about that first? Why? I mean, Madarame was his teacher. It's not our place to be deciding something like this. Oh yeah. Let's talk to Yusuke. Yeah, this problem's bigger than just the three of us. Anyway, how about we all meet up at the hideout? Yep, sounds good. Okay, let me know when you want to meet, and I'll tell Yusuke. And we're too tired from the palace, so let's just go to bed. We can finish up this video doing some regular day-to-day stuff.
Hey,
Only 8 days before the exhibit ends. Not gonna send the calling card just yet. Oh, today is a Saturday. Now I believe... Oh, we should head to the Velvet Room, because there's something we can do there. Also, I need to go there for Confidant reasons anyway. Where's it? Here we go. And thanks to this newfound cash, I don't have to worry about making any purchases inside of here. Won't hurt me too much. I'm now wallet huge. I'm not too huge in terms of levels. After all the enemies I was grinding against weren't that strong.
How goes the rehabilitation?
Alright, create a new persona.
fusion.
So if we fuse our Jack Frost with Mikami,
You okay with
we
this?
can get
Select the
Shisa,
skills you'd like to inherit.
add Frey. I'll take Rakunda. And I'll keep
It
Mabufu.
will receive, sick girls. Let us begin.
Fuse my Shisa, please. Ah, poor Jack Frost. Now I feel bad. I'm gonna decapitate Jack Frost. Me Shisa, you have mask. You and me. Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy.
Okay.
Alright, give me those extra levels from hanging out with my bromance Ryuji.
Finished for now.
Done already?
Alright, back out. No, I'm not done here because this is the persona that you asked me for.
Now. It would seem. Very well.
Of course I do. I'm a very hard worker.
Yeah.
What list?
Hey, inmate!
Listen up, inmate.
I feel like my bond with Caroline and Justine is growing deeper. Strength, Confidant rank 2. No benefits this time.
Alright.
Let's see what our next challenge is. Life isn't just gonna hand you success.
Farewell.
Oops. They'll tell us right after we get out of this scene.
Now.
Matador with Magaru. What a challenge. You could even call it a duel.
Hey.
Now, do I have what it takes to fuse that just yet? I don't think I do. We still have other things to take care of in here, so let's poke around a little bit.
Finished for now. You'd like to
Let me look at my compendium.
Read here.
Let's see. Now let me look at
Time for some rehabilitation. You wish to perform an execution.
fused by
Let us
results.
begin the search.
Let's go with Arcana.
You okay with this?
Alright, there's Nakamata. Yeah, I am okay with that.
Not terrible. Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Regenerate's not that important.
It will receive a then let us begin.
Okay.
I still need a death persona on me, I believe. I don't think I have one, right?
Now choose.
I do not. So let's go back to
What
fuse by
path do you
result.
want?
Let's see, there's our buddy. Matador.
You okay with
Do I have
this?
Magaru
Choose
on
the
me?
inherited skills, inmate.
No. I have basic Garu. So let me back up and check my personas.
Fusion.
Well, fusion by
What
result.
path do you want? Not terrible.
That's not gonna get me it
Choose
either.
the inherited skills, inmate.
Let me look at
Fusion.
Nakamata again. Yeah, I know how to fuse that that Matador with Magaru. But generally you don't want to get Magaru from Nakamata. You want to get it from a different persona, which I don't have just yet. But I can get later, no problem. Or I can just prepare it off camera. That's another option. There is a Persona 5 fusion calculator out there. Don't know it off the top of my head, but I have it bookmarked somewhere. So I think I'll just buy out my death persona when I need it. I'm at level 20. Let's see what I can get. This isn't. No, because I want to keep those two. Oh, what the hell.
You okay with
I'll
this?
just buy back Nakamata, no big deal.
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Wait a minute. Does Ippon Dachira have it? Is that how that's working?
Fusion.
No, Nakamata does have it. I'm just not getting lucky in... Oh, I see.
Gather them.
Whoops. Not
What path do
advanced
you want?
fusion.
Not terrible. Choose the inherited skills, inmate.
Yeah. The combination
Choose the inherited skills, inmate.
is what decides which ones you get. And so that combo is not going to let me put it into Matador. That's the way it works. Okay, so Nakamata does have it. Because the easiest way to get Matador with Magaru is Nekomata with Obarion. That's what I have it written down as, but I don't have Obarion in my compendium. Nor do I have the ability to fuse it right now with what's in front of me.
Gather them.
Alright,
Let us begin the search.
so let's go through with that fusion.
Not terrible. Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Like I said, I'll just buy back my good friend Nekomata. Whoops. Let's go to the
We'll
hysterical
receive
slap.
some now for a rebirth.
All right.
And now I'll go into my compendium and spend a little bit of money.
For now,
Justine, you handle.
read here.
Oops.
Read here. You'll withdraw this and accept such rudeness.
Alright, I will get
Finished.
Nekomata back at a later time when I'm ready to fuse it out.
No slacking off.
And luckily Shisa should fulfill my chariot requirement that I'm going to need as well. So let's head on over to, who's this message from? Exactly who I wanted it to be from. The medicine is nearly complete, and there's something I really want to test out. Could you come to the clinic, my little guinea pig? Yes. Let's go hang out with Takumi. That's the last thing we'll do today. As this should be a new rank up.
I suppose.
That's so cute. Ironic, though. Our Tapple's supposed to keep the doctor away. I apologize, that's a terrible joke. So this is the dude from the hospital who's a big hotshot. What do you mean I don't look like a patient? What's a patient supposed to look like? Anybody can be a patient. As if there are people that don't get sick. Oh, you stole my girl with bronchitis, you bitch. Didn't he refuse to treat her? I don't understand that logic, little town. I mean, it's a neighborhood in the largest metropolitan area on the planet, but whatever. This is harassment. That's such a lie. No, she didn't. Well, I guess she kind of did. But that was to me, not to the little girl. Not to the little girl that passed away.
What does this mean?
Whoops, did I spoil that? Although I thought that was the implication beforehand. Alright, Hulkster.
No. Sorry.
It feels like my bond with Takumi is growing even deeper. Death Rank 7. Discount. Decreases the price for all items sold at the clinic. I believe by half.
Alright.
So now those adhesives are super cheap, relatively
I don't
speaking.
know what to say.
We all do sometimes. I feel like cooperating in that shitty clinical trial has increased my guts.
Take care.
Alright, I may have messed up and... well, not messed up, but... yeah. Okay, before we end this episode, I'm going to head on over to the Velvet Room, because I should have gotten a Hierophant persona. Because when we pick up next time, we're gonna spend a chill evening with Brojuro.
Hey, inmate!
Yeah, kick me into this room. And also, when we pick up next time, we will see a little bit of a unique event. Well, we'll definitely see a once-in-the-game unique event, but one that has some certain rules to it that maybe a lot of people don't know regarding
You handle this.
points in the Confidant system that took a little bit of experimentation for me to figure out and nail down. One that people were sure to complain to me about. They sometimes ran into trouble with my guide,
Inmate.
so I had to figure out what was going on and how certain things worked. I head back over to LeBlanc. Where we will save our game.
Write something.
So we are now at 27 hours 5 minutes. That'll do it for today. In part 21, we will hang out with Brojuro, continue to do a few day-to-day activities, some Confidant stuff, and maybe by the end of the next one, we will finally take Madarame's heart. So I will see you guys in the next one.